is Goals with Soul, the podcast for visionary coaches and entrepreneurs, building your business with inspired action. In alignment with your mission and authentic message, so you can create impact for your soul clients and feel lit up every day. I'm your host, Jo Ingram, married mum of 3 daughters from London and a former ad agency director turned business coach and strategist. In Goals with Soul, we blend revenue generation with energetics, marketing strategies with pranic healing, and ambitious business goals with our soul's desires. If you're looking to build your business with less efforting and more ease, this is the podcast for you. Let's dive in. Welcome to Goals with Soul. I'm Joanna Ingram, and today we're talking about why raising your prices doesn't work. Doesn't work if you want to attract high value premium clients. And of course, this sounds kind of contrary to what you would believe. You believe like, no, Joanna, honestly, raising your prices is the answer. But hear me out, because I see a lot of experienced and driven coaches and healers, often ex-corporate like myself, making the mistake thinking that premium clients will be attracted by higher priced offers. Now, of course, we come to the conclusion that we need to raise our prices because we realize that working with premium clients is what we really want to do. Now, before I go on, I'm just going to define what I mean by premium. Premium to me means those clients who are motivated, inspired, they're self-led, they have self-trust, they take action and they implement, and ultimately they're at a point in their lives or in their business where they're ready to invest their time, their money and energy in getting that one result that you specialize in. These are premium clients. And of course, you want to work with more of them. We all want to work with more, mostly all premium clients. But the problem is that the way we go about it is to often take shortcuts. And one of those awful shortcuts that if you've played it like I have in the past, you'll know this is a shortcut that simply doesn't work, is just raising your prices. You know, how many times have you seen gurus, coaches, experts say, charge your worth? Raise your prices. Now, while, you know, the sentiment behind that isn't wholly incorrect, it's far too much of an oversimplification to simply say, raise your prices, you'll just get premium clients who want to pay more, because it doesn't work that way. Now, wanting to attract premium clients is, of course, the correct thing to want to do. It's what I specialize in. You know, I've taken to calling myself a premium positioning expert now because that's what I do. I help my clients to position themselves for premium clients, to attract them into their business. And it isn't just as simple as raising your rates. Now, when you're working too hard and you're just feeling tired, you're feeling dissatisfied because the clients that you currently have want constant hand-holding. So you're finding that your clients aren't in that self-trust, high-frequency state. No wonder that you're feeling that clients could be a bit too needy and they're struggling to get those best possible results from your transformative work. Now, you will have worked, I'm sure, with empowered clients, and those are the ones that experience the big shifts. And of course, you've got the testimonials to prove it, and that sense of pride and accomplishment of really helping clients get that ultimate outcome. So the natural next step is deciding to work with more high-performing clients and, of course, for higher rates. Now, I have not said at any point here that you shouldn't be charging more for your services. In fact, I'm pretty sure you should be, because 100% of coaches and experts that I work with do need to charge more. And one of the reasons they're not charging more is because they cannot find a way to make those high prices stick. You know, the industry keeps echoing those ideas, get better clients, you've got to raise your prices. And they raise their prices and then wonder why it doesn't work. Now, you may have experienced this. I know I certainly did. You'd feel uncomfortable sharing your prices. And when you're on a discovery call or someone's asked you to share, you know, what's your signature offer cost, you pause. And it's almost an imperceptible pause. But energetically, it really matters. So that tiny pause or that discomfort in sharing how much your services cost because you feel a sense of shame or confusion that the price isn't going to be met with acceptance, leads you to then drop your rates again under pressure, either pressure from the client when they come in with price objections, or putting pressure on yourself simply because you're feeling misaligned and you're feeling a deep discomfort. The misunderstanding here is that the price hike alone will be enough to attract the clients that you really want. Let me ask you this. Have you ever desired a designer handbag? Now, me in my corporate days, I always wanted a Mulberry handbag. I just absolutely desired it. But here's the question. Do you want something? And if not a handbag, just think about something similar. Do you want it just because it's expensive? Now, of course not. It's because it's positioned so that you know it's going to evoke the feelings you desire. In this case, with Mulberry or designer handbags, it's luxury and elegance, which equal a feeling of self-worth. It feels amazing to own this item, which is often why many women don't even use it very often. They just love having it. It's not for its functionality, it's for the way it makes them feel to own it, to touch it, to just admire it. So if you want high ticket clients to work with you, the first thing you need to focus on is your positioning, and it's positioning the value of your work to appeal to what they really want, to feel. And secondly, you don't buy the handbag because of its features, because of a certain number of pockets or a particular fastening or it's a certain colour. Look, don't get me wrong, those features are important. And I know that when I was looking to buy a bag, I really wanted one that zipped up so I didn't get pickpocketed on the London Underground. But it isn't the reason, those features are not the reason why you want the bag in the first place and why you're going to invest big bucks in order to own it. The features aren't a deal breaker when you finally have saved, you have that cash in hand and you visit the store. And the equivalent here is that coaches frequently think that a certain number of sessions or methods of delivery will be the selling point. And this is just simply not true. This is why the higher prices don't always stick, simply by throwing more into the pot. Oh, you'll get an extra one-to-one session, or you can join this. And don't get me wrong, features are a wonderful way of delivering, but they aren't the reason that client, that premium client, will come to you in the first place. Premium clients at the peak of their game who need support with precisely what you do are going to be looking for expertise and outcomes. And it's all how you articulate the value of those and your transformative work. Now, I'm not going to sell you or anyone else just by outlining how I deliver my offers. Although, of course, my offers are exceptionally well thought out and they're created with my clients' needs as priority. And I won't entice you to work with me because I have a high-priced offer. It's not that simplistic. But I do attract my clients by positioning myself as the repositioning expert with that 20 years of marketing experience and how I'm attuned to articulate the value positioning of my clients so they can successfully attract premium clients of their own with their spot-on messaging, content, and offers. I do this with specific frameworks that are unique and proven, and they've undergone over 2 years of iteration so I can create the most impactful outcomes. And of course, I'm proud and delighted to say that clients working through my programs with me as a thought partner have had results like filling their new group program with clients who are paying 20k or more and nailing their first and then second 100k launch. Now, this is how they're attracting new elevated audiences of ready-to-buy clients. But getting back to the topic of this, it wasn't because they raised their prices first. The first thing they did was reposition themselves, get crystal clear on how to articulate the value of their work, how to communicate their authority and their positioning, and ultimately gain that desirability. So those higher value clients were ready to work with them and hold those conversations. And if you're ready to step into that repositioning for yourself in your own business, I'd love to invite you to work with me to elevate your positioning, to attract those high level clients that you most desire. And yes, that includes co-working your positioning, your content, and your offers together. If that appeals to you, I'll put the invitation to work with me in the show notes. You can click on that and have a peek on how we can work together and if you're a good fit for the exact work that I do. So have an inspired action week. Take care. Bye now.